Hello, hello, my real estate friends. I hope your day is going fantastic. Here we go. We are in February already, 2024. Oh my gosh, it's gone by so fast. Can you even believe it? I can't. So, any case, if you are new, my name is Melissa English. I'm a real estate agent in the states of Georgia and Louisiana. And I try to provide secret strategies and tips and all the tools that I've used throughout my career in the last 18 years in sales and real estate so that you can skyrocket your business, hit all your goals, and do all your things. And I don't know about you, but I need to make some money this month. So we are going to set some goals for February. We're going to kind of draft out what we're going to do, how we're going to do it. I got a really cool, like little game type deal planned. So I'm really excited. If you are brand new, just below the video, there's going to be a link that's going to take you over to where you can grab the workbook. Yes, I have prepared a very pretty workbook for the month of February with all of our goals and all this stuff. So if you're a writer like I am, you like to write things down, you can grab the workbook, print it out, write all your goals, and then we're just going to walk through it. So we're going to talk about pop buys. We're going to talk about marketing strategies, how we're going to prospect this month, some ideas for social media contact, all the things. So we're covering a lot and I'm really excited. So make sure you click the link. If you want to pause the video, go grab the workbook, come back. I am going to share my screen and we're going to walk through the workbook that way because if you know me, if you don't know me, whichever, I'm a talker. And so if I don't have something to kind of, you know, keep me on track, I'll talk all day and ramble. So I don't want to do that. You know what I mean? Okay, so cool. So let me grab up the workbook. Here we go. Goal setting February. Download guide. Now let me go ahead and make this bigger. There we go. All right, cool. So once you get the workbook, obviously, you can click the button here to get the video access, which is going to take you right back to this video. If you love free stuff and you are new, there's a button here that'll take you to the agent toolbox, which I upload some agent freebies and all that kind of stuff over there. If you want to be friends online, that's all my links. And listen, I don't have very many online friends, so I'd love to be online friends with you. If you follow me, I'm definitely going to follow you back. And all that. So I love the support and I love to support each other. All right, cool. So let's get in it. We're talking about, in every month that I go to plan, and I'm going to tell you now, if you don't have a plan, you don't have anything. You got to have a plan. You got to have a roadmap. You got to know what you're doing, how you're going to do it, and when it needs to be done. Those are setting goals. That's sales 101. You need to know your numbers, all that fun stuff, right? So I like to have a word of the month and it just kind of helps me refocus. So our focus this month is going to be present. And I'm just going to read it off right here. By staying focused and engaged in the here and now, you give yourself the power to handle any issues. It's when you're in the present moment, you can make choices and take action. Once you do, remember to celebrate your wins, both big and small, as they happen. Super important. So we may have that really bad client that, tough client, should I say, that maybe they're not super easy, right? Maybe they need you 24/7 and they're really tough, but you finally get them to the finish line. You finally get them to closing. Listen, that's huge, and that's a big accomplishment. And you should really celebrate yourself with that. Small accomplishment could be something as simple as cleaning out the closet that you've been wanting to do for the past 6 months and you haven't done it yet. Celebrate that. And what I like to do is when I do hit these certain little milestones that I set for myself, if they're small, big, medium, whatever they are, I like to reward myself. And so I'll say, well, look, if I do this, I'm going to go buy myself a new shirt, right? Because we can all pay bills. And of course, I could go buy the shirt if I wanted to, but maybe it's that really special shirt that is kind of outside of the budget that I normally wouldn't do for myself, but it's just something to self-motivate me and to get it done. Right? So remember, we're going to celebrate wins, big and small, when they happen. Don't be quick to rush past them immediately jump to the next thing. So if you do clean out that closet, if you do help your kid with their homework and they come home with an A on their report card, You do, finally get that phone number of that lead you've been working really hard to get. Um, Whatever that is, big, small, medium, celebrate that, be proud of yourself before just jumping into the next thing, right? Limit distractions, electronic devices, and be fully engaged in the moment. Practice time blocking with your schedule in order to be more focused. So, yes, cell phones are a big one. And I have a story about how I actually made $40,000 standing in line at Walgreens. If you're interested in that, let me know in the comments and I'll share that story. But essentially, I wasn't on my phone. I had my eyes up. I was making eyeball contact with the folks around me. And, it just, I made money, right? And so sometimes if we could put the phone down, it can really make a big difference in our business. So that's the focus this month. Be present. Be present in every moment that you're in. If you're running errands, if you're out shopping, if you're with your family, whatever this is what we want to focus on for the month. Okay. So let's talk about everything that's happening this month. So we got two big things going on, right? We've got Valentine's Day, obviously February the 14th, and then we've got Super Bowl Sunday. So all of our football fans, if you're a football fan, you know what I mean. So that's what we got going on this month. Those are the big things. Now, what I like to do is all of the dates that are listed there on the left-hand side. These are dates that they're kind of done for you social media post ideas, right? So you can create engagement, you can create static posts, you can create self videos, whatever it is. And if you post about that thing, it's on topic and it's relevant and it makes sense. So, for example, Super Bowl Sunday, if you're at a party or if you're hosting a Super Bowl party, or if you're just at home on the couch watching the game yourself, take a picture of that. So our clients, they want to know us, right? As human beings and as people, we have such a persona of being this professional, like never make any mistakes and just kind of unhuman like that. We set that stage, right? But honestly, when we can be human and we can just be simple and be relatable, uh, that is what attracts those clients to us, right? So we don't want them to feel, I guess, intimidation would be a good word, right? So a lot of real estate agents put on this persona as this high professional, you know, ABC person, type A personality, and there's going to be some leads out there, some clients, they're not going to approach that type of agent because they feel intimidated, right? And so we don't want to do that, right? So become relatable. Of course, be yourself, be unique, all the things. If football's not your thing, obviously, don't pretend you're watching football. But if football is your thing, take a picture, share about it, okay? It doesn't always have to be about real estate, right? Mardi Gras. Now, it's also so we have our regular holidays, right? But then we also have social media hashtag holidays, what I like to call. But I love hashtag holidays and the simple fact that we can use them to, again, let people know about us and what we like and what we enjoy. So, for example, if you love pancakes on hashtag pancake day, you need to be sitting in front of a plate of pancakes, eating them, sharing, doing a little video, whatever it is you want to do for your social media. But that's what you want to share about that and say, my favorite breakfast food is pancakes. Who's with me? Or something along those lines. So it's just content you can create that's not necessarily real estate related, but you're still working because you're letting people behind the scenes, letting them know who you are, what you like, and what you're all about. Okay. I've got my coffee here and I picked this mug up at TJ Maxx. Is it not super cute? I think it was around like $10. The only problem is I don't know if it's dishwasher safe and I dishwash. Yeah. Do not microwave. Okay, got it. Hand wash. Yeah. So I put it in the dishwasher. But in any case, let me take a sip. You have yours too. All right. We know Valentine's Day is coming up. Maybe you share your main squeeze, a picture of them, whatever you're doing, all that kind of stuff. One thing I was thinking about too that'd be kind of cool is if you created like something that's like 10 at-home date ideas or something like that this Valentine's Day. I thought that'd be kind of cool. Random act of kindness, love your pet day, margarita day. So if you're into margaritas, take a picture of your margarita. share it on the 22nd of February. Okay. So these are just social media content ideas that you can use. If any of those speak to you, definitely grab them, use them as content. And it kind of puts us out of that real estate realm, right? So the month colors pink, red, purple. Month quote. Here's our quote for the month. Ready? Great salespeople are relationship builders who provide value to help their customers win, right? So today in our world, value, free, give, that's the new sales game, right? So we as real estate agents, we have to provide value. We have to consistently give, consistently show up on social media, consistently just text our past clients so we don't lose them to another agent, send them pop buys, drop stuff in the mail. We continuously have to show up, continuously provide value for free, to keep that know, like, and trust factor built. And that's sales 101. So it used to be back in the day, I think, like a lot of door knocking folks, there was like a whole script, right? And so there was a master of persuasion where you could persuade somebody to buy the thing you were selling. Well, in today's world, with the power of Google and the internet, nobody wants to be sold to, right? They can go and research the stuff on their own, and then when they're ready to buy, they'll come back and they'll do that. Okay? So sales 101, and our quote of the month is that we want to build relationships, we want to provide value with the goal that our customers win, not us, right? So our customers win when we put them first. When we put them first, they succeed, and then they then know, like, trust us. That's when they come back and buy from us, if that makes sense. Okay. Great story. One time I had a client. They were their dad had passed away, right? So it was two brothers. Dad had passed away. One of the brothers I knew pretty well. The other brother, I had no idea who it was, right? So I go to the house where the deceased parent was. We're sitting at the table talking about the value of the house and what I would do to list it and all this stuff, right? So as we're talking, brother A, the one that I know pretty well, he's like, "Yeah, I love it. But I'm going to talk to brother B and we'll get back to you." I was like, "Cool, no problem." Well, brother B already had a real estate friend, right? And brother B says, "No, I want to use my real estate friend, and I think that that's the route we need to go." Brother A didn't want to fight him. So brother A said, "All right, cool. We'll use your girl." So brother A called me and he's like, "Listen, my brother wants to use, let's just say Amy, real estate agent, um, to list this house, but we'll let you know in the future if we need anything." Listen, I didn't get offended by it. There was nothing. My goal was their satisfaction, right? My goal was to make sure that they would win in that listing and get the most money that they could. And you know what I told him, brother A? I said, "Look," I said, "that's completely understandable. I understand how this family stuff goes. Okay. I would much rather you guys, not fight it out or anything like that. Roll with this other agent. If you have any problems, let me know." And I tell you what, when you get those offers in, if you would like, I could kind of take a peek at them or kind of, tell me about the offers, and I'll see, if I can give you my customer opinion on them. Okay. To kind of help you on your side. He was like, "That's great." He never did. Right. But what I did is through transaction, I followed up with him. How are things going? How are the showings going? And what was funny is he actually calls and he's like, "I got a cash offer and it's for this amount." And I was like, "That sounds like a great offer." So it was almost like, I know we're not supposed to do that because he's not our client. He wasn't my client, but he was, in a sense, because I knew he was going to be future business. I was providing value to him and creating that relationship with him, all for free, right? All of it was for free. All of the conversations I had with him, even though he was working with someone else and all the things, that's what I was doing. And so, make a long story short, he ended up calling me about 6 months later to list his house. And then he wanted to buy a house. That buy house was his forever home at 1.3 million. Okay. Then his son needed to buy a house. Then his daughter needed to buy a house. So it was just a continuous ripple effect. So the point I'm trying to make here is that get a lead or you get a client that kind of ghosts you or decides to go with another agent, there's nothing wrong with that. There's one reason or another, and it could have been that it was a friend or this, that, and the other. While they're in contract, obviously they have an exclusive relationship. You're not, trying to promote your service. But once that deal closes, the contract's out, right? So that's why it's so important for us to continue to show up for our past clients and people that we've worked with in the past, because as soon as your deal is done, you've got to stay top of mind. Okay. So I know I kind of went off on a tangent with that, but I thought it was important. So I wanted to share it with you. So February pop by ideas. I'm a sucker for your referrals. Happy Valentine's Day. And what I've got here, I've got a couple of ideas, and I just wanted to share them with you really quick. So I'm going to click on here because I'm going to take you over to the video if I can get it. Let's see. Pop this off. Idea here. Where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at? Oh, no, we don't want that. Well, open link in new tab. Continue. I'm sorry, I'm presenting this in Canva. So, all right, cool. Look at this. Watch this. How cute is that? Okay, so I'm gonna do it one more time. Play it one more time. How cute is that? All right, look, and you can do that for, I don't know, 25 cents maybe. Take a picture of yourself. Maybe you got some, if you're a fun kind of agent or whatever, or you're just trying to stand out, take a picture of yourself, put some little heart glasses on, hold your hand out like this, right? When you're taking the picture, have your friend take it, run to Walgreens, get them printed up. You can get them, I don't know, for like 20 cents, right? Pop a sucker in there, draw them off, or pass them out as, pass outs while you're giving out business cards, maybe sign your name on the front or something like that. Put a little tag on. One thing I was thinking about, how they have the 4x6 picture frames at the Dollar Tree? Go grab 100 of the, however many you need to send for your pop eyes. Go grab some of those. Take the glass front out. Pop this picture in here. You almost have like a three-dimensional kind of deal because your lollipop's hanging out. Stick that in a little bag. Put it on their door. I'm a sucker for your referrals. Like, tell me how good that would not stand out. All right. So very inexpensive, very quick, very easy. And it's different. It's unique. Nobody does it. And I'm going to tell you something. My Popeyes, the most cheapest Popeyes that I send back that are most cheesy and just kind of dumb Popeyes, that they're not expensive and all of that. Those are the ones I get the most compliments on. It's crazy. Well, I will say that I did a spice jar one month, and that one went really, really well. I actually got a couple listings from it, but I'll share that for another day. All right, let's go back to it. So let's look at this other one. So again, this is just an idea for Popeyes. I'm a sucker for your referrals. So check this one out. Let me see if I can open link in new tab. Check this out. All right, ready? This is a TikTok version. Let's see if my volume's on. You can get them at the Dollar Tree. She puts a little stuff in there. Now she's putting makeup in hers, but obviously we don't have to do that. We can do um candy, you know. She put a little dowel on the back with hot glue and a sticker, a bow, but you could do like a super cute bow with your little tag. I'm a sucker for your referrals. Stick that on somebody's front door. I've even seen them where they will go in and add the clear cellophane around it to really make it look like a sucker. Or you could do some kind of like, what is that? What is that? Tissue paper, right? The stuff that you put in the bags, like Valentine themed tissue paper or something like that. Wrap it with that. So many ideas. I just love that I'm a sucker for your referrals. And so I wanted to share that with you. Super, super simple, super uh least expensive. All right, so now let's take a look at January. All right, so now we need to get into the goal setting. Ready? I don't know about you, January was a rough month. There was just a lot going on. Weather was weird. I just wasn't feeling it. I wasn't motivated. None of that. This month I got to kick butt, right? So I put a little quote here: setting goals is the first step to turning visible to visible, by Tony Robbins. So January in review, let's talk about it. If I'm going to reflect on my last month's goals, I didn't do any of them. I mean, I created a couple things for the Melissa English online brand, but as far as real estate goes, I didn't do anything. And that was bad. I did really, really bad. So I've already written down bad. Okay. One of my most proud of last month, I did meet some new real estate agent friends and sold some of the, I don't know if you guys have seen it. Well, I don't have any in front of me. But on Etsy and on my website, I sell the realtor gifts. So like the emergency car care kit and the little sold pens. Those sold pens are so beautiful. Actually, I have one. Let's see. I'm going to show it to you. Look how beautiful these are. I don't know if you can see it, right? But I bought a new bag. It's like a work bag, a book bag, and it's black. And so I'm going to stick this on the outside of my work bag. I used to keep it on my other bag, but it's time for an upgrade. So that's what it looks like. But I guess for myself, I'm most proud of, the shop gifts doing really well. But that would be for me personally. So what are you most proud of last month? And what happened? And this could be work related, it could be personal, whatever it is, but we need to know what it is, right? So that we can pay attention to that and be present in that, and be proud of it. What did I learn last month? So anything that you learned, and this could be a class that you might have taken. This could be like an experience that you had maybe with a specific type of client. Maybe it was something about, I don't know, you learned like the first time I ever listed a mobile home, I had no idea that there were tags, right? And so there's a tag that goes on a mobile home. And I had no idea that the tags are put inside kitchen cabinets. No idea. But there's usually in one of the cabinets or one of the drawers in the kitchen is where the tag to the mobile home lives. I didn't know that. I learned that. What did you learn? What marketing worked for me last month? Was it a specific type of post? Did you do a postcard mailer? Did you do door knocking, cold calling? What kind of marketing worked for you where you actually got some like kickback? You got some feedback from it. And then let's look at the numbers in review. Number of appointments attended, number of contracts signed, and number of closings completed. Now, let me say this really quick. With this workbook right here, you've printed it out. You can hole punch it, put it in a binder, all that stuff. I need to know, though, that you're interested in stuff like this. And I should have mentioned this in the beginning, and I failed to, and I forgot. And you could tell this is not scripted at all. I need to know if you're interested. And stuff like this, because if you are, we will do this every single month. Probably around the third week of the month, we'll plan for the next month because that's when I plan. If you're interested to continuously like plan with me, and if this is helping you at all, I need to know. So leave a comment, like the video, whatever you need to do to show me, to tell me that you like this, because I don't want, the last thing I want to do is spend my time, create content and do all this stuff. And you're like, that's dumb. I'm never going to use that. Right. So I would rather help in other ways. Right. But this helps me every month. So I wanted to share it. And if it helps you and you need help with the planning and scheduling and all that kind of stuff, I just need to know. All right. So side note on that. All right, let's move on to February, the one thing. So we've talked about last month. We've kind of gone through all of that. The reason I say this is because when you print them out, like in June down the road, you can flip back to February or January, right? And you could flip back and you could say, okay, let me go back a page. What did I learn last month? If I'm in June, I could flip back to this month and I could say, okay, in January, I learned XYZ. What marketing worked for me in January, right? Maybe I repeat that again in June. So it's just really reminders and notes that you're setting up for yourself, for the goals, and just to kind of keep you on track, really. Okay. All right. February, one thing. What is the one thing I want to accomplish this month? Listen, this is specific. This is one big task. Okay. This could be updating your website. This could be that you want to, you know, maybe get really, good with posting on social media. Maybe you want to update your brand. Maybe you want to, have your first closing. I don't know. What is that one thing? Be as specific as possible. All right. It needs to be measurable. How long? How will I know when it is completed? Well, if it's a new brand, you're going to know it's completed because you'll have all your stuff done, right? Your logo, your fonts, your colors, all the stuff will be updated. You might have some new printed marketing material out there, all that stuff. Achievable. How can I accomplish this goal? So, what are the steps required to take to finish it? Right? So, if it's I need to, let's say it is updating your brand. Let's just use that as an example. Um how can I accomplish this goal? Well, I probably need to look at some brand boards. I need to get some inspiration for what I like. I need to probably learn about Canva and how to design things. Um, or you could purchase logos already done in Etsy. Um, my boot camp, we go over branding. So we go over the entire thing from start to finish. But whatever that is for you, right? Relevant. How is this going to help me grow my business? Well, if it is a brand that you need to refresh or do, then obviously that's going to help your business as it's going to become relatable and rememberable to your clients, right? What dates this month do I want to complete this goal? So I'd like for this time bound section, I would like for you to say, okay, these are the dates of this month in February that I'm going to designate to this one thing, right? But most importantly, I want you to put a date that you will have it done and it will be 100% complete and you can move that off your list. Okay. So fill this out, really think about it. If you need to pause the video right now to kind of fill it out, that's completely fine, right? But we want to make sure that we've got that one big task, that one big thing that we need to do, okay? And that we get it done. That's going to help our business. All right, so now let's look at our February goals. And then I have kind of a cool little game that we can do. All right. Marketing focus this month. What are you going to focus on your marketing? Are you going to send some postcard mailers out? Are you going to maybe do a live video, first live video that you've never done before? How are you going to market? How are you going to go meet friends? Go get contact information, go convert leads from leads to clients. How are you going to do that? That's marketing. Okay. And you could do it. There's a million and one different ways. All right. You can do it. And a lot of them are for free, right? You don't have to spend any money to get leads. So many people try to say, oh, you need to do this. You don't have to do all that, right? It's not complicated. Okay. How many new leads do I need? How many leads do you need to get in your database this month? And if you don't know your numbers, you need to know your numbers. All right. We go over that in my boot camp too. So, what your numbers are, but you need to know how many friends you need to go meet every single day to get in your database so that once they're in that database, right? You market to them. And then out of that, you're going to get a percentage that's actually going to help you hit your goals. New appointments. How many new appointments do I need to attend? That's part of that funnel process. Expected contracts and closings this month. So, do you have anything under contract? Do you expect anything to get under contract? And then, do you have any closings scheduled? Right? What I am most excited about this month. So, there's going to be one thing that's going on, and it could be work related, it could be personally. But what is that thing for you for the month of February? Okay. All right, cool. So let's go into prospecting bingo, realtor edition. So this is something that I kind of put together. I thought it was fun. Okay. Because let's be honest, prospecting, cold calling, and all that crap, it's nobody loves it, right? Nobody loves it. But sometimes I feel like if you could put a game to it or something fun and colorful, it doesn't make it so bad. So here's the deal. At the beginning of each week, you're going to add 8 tasks to your bingo card. Once you complete the task, mark it as completed. So the next page has your bingo cards, right? And so you see down here, week 1, and you just draw in. So I've got February, but you'd put date to date, February date to date, on and on, right? task list. So I've given you several different tasks. And if you guys really want me to do this again every single month, I need to know in the comments you want it, right? Or like it or like the video, whatever, right? Follow me online, something. So I know that you're interested in this. But if we continue to do it, I will try to update this task list every month so it's something different. All right. So there's things in here: call 3 lenders, give out 10 business cards while running errands, interview 3 service providers to add to your vendor list. That's important, right? So we have our vendor list that we give to our clients that says, this is the HVAC technician that I would recommend. Well, we need to go interview 3 of them to find one really good that we really would put our name on, right? Share another agent's listing on social media. It's a bunch of tasks, right? So all you need to do at the beginning of each week is come in here and write 8 of them in there. You got your free spot. If you don't want a free spot, that's fine too. Just write something on top of the star. It doesn't matter. Okay. Now, once you complete each task, you're just going to highlight it off, right? That little task off. Now, I think I told you I like to gift myself stuff as just kind of encouragement, motivation. So here's the deal. If you get this way is 3 points, this way is 3 points, this way is 3, this way is 3. And the line's kind of jacked up right there, but you get the point. All right, so here's the thing. If I complete all of these, I'm going to write up here what my reward's going to be for 3 points. If I hit 6 points in the week, what's my reward? 9 and 12, right? So it could be something simple, right? It could be that you just take the daggum day off for yourself, go drive around and listen to music if you hit all 12 points. Whatever that is for you, that will make you productive and make you feel better and kind of give yourself like that reward, that pat on the back to say I did it and I'm proud of that and I worked really hard and I can play harder. Okay. So set yourself up a reward system here. You could set it up to where it's monthly, weekly, however you want to do that. But this is just a way to track your progress, make sure you're prospecting, make sure you're showing up. And just, doing it all that way. Now, I have just created the lead magnet workshop. I'm super excited about this project. Listen, it's a super quick, I think it's like 2-hour little workshop where if you've ever used like buyer's guides, seller's guides, that kind of thing, those are considered lead magnets or freebies, right? So I'm showing you how to design those, but not just design them, promote them, like actually get leads from them. Okay. And I'm going to be honest with you. Most leads that I get from buyers and sellers, they don't really opt into the buyers and seller guides. They opt into the other stuff that's like, for example, like in our workshop, we create a 30-day declutter challenge. Like I show you exactly how to create it, design it, make it really pretty. We do a mock-up like this. I show you even how to do the landing page. So how to create your own website that they go in, they enter their information, you get their information, they get the guide, right? I show you how that whole process works. And I even show you like how to do QR codes to promote your lead magnet. We've got Facebook banner templates. This thing's packed. It's super fun. It's super colorful, all the things. So, and it's only $17, right? So I think it's like 100. I think I was pricing it like 140 because the value you get out of it, like everything's done free. And I'm showing you how to do everything for free. Creating that website, QR code, the mock-up, all that stuff. I'm giving you all the templates. Everything's completely for free. And so you can literally pull in leads by lead magnets. You just, once you put it together, you get it out there and then you go to sleep. And when you wake up, you got leads. And it's just really as simple as that. So I'll show you exactly how to do that in the lead magnet workshop. So it's brand new, it's special price. So grab that if you don't know anything about lead magnets or freebies, or you're not getting leads from your current lead magnets or freebies, I'm going to show you how to do it. Okay. All right, cool. So listen, we just planned February. So we reviewed January. We got February kind of in the bucket, ready to go. I hope you're filling out your bingo cards already and you're getting all the prospecting and stuff like that ready to go. I need to know if you enjoyed this. I need to know if there's something that maybe I could make different or that I could add that would help you. So this is pretty much how I plan, how I kind of set my goals up for the month. And so I wanted to share it with you. But listen, if there's something you do that's beneficial for you or something you would like help with or to see more of, please let me know. Because I'll be happy to incorporate it. This whole YouTube and Facebook and all this video stuff, this is all for you. So if it doesn't help you, I don't want to spend my time doing it, right? I appreciate you. I love you. Listen, there's nothing left for us to do but get out there. Let's get it. I'll see you on the next one.